What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here in Farming Simulator 25. It's our Rags to Riches series episode number 21. And would you look at this? It is September. It is a brand new month. Fall is upon us, and there's a nice haze across the farm. Looks really beautiful. Everybody's happy. The goats are happy. We got sheep across the street. They're happy. Our lettuce is happy. The goat milk's happy. Look, our trailer's happy. You can see it right there. And in the last episode, in case you missed it, we did some cultivating. We got some money. Paid off a little bit of our loan. And we did some other things. And now, in the first day of September, would you take a look at this? Our grass is ready to harvest. And it's this field, it's this field. We got a field over there. We got a field across the street. Everybody's happy and ready to cut some grass. And we are going to do that in this episode. But first, let's just take a stroll around the farm. And we will check on our products and see what we can sell and how we can make some money in today's episode. We got 3 pallets of goat milk here. 2 full ones and 1 about halfway full. We take a look at the price of goat milk and it is climbing. So we're actually going to let the goat milk sit until October so we can get a little bit more money for it. Taking a look at lettuce, it is down. So I think the smart thing to do for us is wait as long as we can to sell our lettuce. We'll just kind of let it pile on up. The sheep are producing wool, and unfortunately wool is down, so we're not going to be selling that. I don't know if we have any wood planks over here. It doesn't look like we do. Taking a look at the sawmill, planks long, wood beams, none of them are ready to produce a pallet yet, so nothing there to sell. So actually nothing to sell. We're just letting our product grow. The only thing that we can do for some money in this episode are some contracts, and we can mow our grass. Well, taking a look at the contracts, we've got a deadwood contract here for $1,050, harvesting and a wood transport. So not that many contracts out here. We'll probably accept this deadwood contract, and we'll go take care of that at some point in the episode. Taking a look at our goats. Our goats are going to need some water soon. So we'll probably have to fill them up with some water. And our sheep are nice and fed. They've got grass in there. We don't need to do anything with them. And yeah, let's have a conversation about the animals. We had a comment a couple episodes ago about breeding animals. And I'll tell you what I did. I actually did an experiment where I bought 2 sheep pens, 2 large sheep pens. One of them I had halfway full with adult sheep. The other one I had completely full with adult sheep. And the one that was completely full made a bunch of wool, and I sold it. And the one that was halfway full, they started breeding. And it wasn't until about 8 months in that I could sell the sheep. And they weren't really selling for that much. I think they were only selling for $500 a piece, something like that. Anyway, the money didn't add up to the time spent. So the wool that was being produced by all of the sheep in the sheep pen, when I sold it every couple months, far exceeded the money that I made from breeding the animals. So I don't think we're going to be doing any animal husbandry here in this series. Maybe we'll save that for a series where we just focus on animals. But no breeding will take place in this series because it's just not worth the bang for the buck. It's better, according to my experiment, better to have the sheep pen fully stocked up and sell the product and get the money that way. Also, in the last episode, we took a poll. Do we want to scrap this sawmill and get a mod called the Industrial Sawmill? It's a very cool mod, and it does do a lot, but the general consensus was let's leave the sawmill as it is and stick with sort of the base game kind of stuff and not go OP with it, and that's fine with me. At some point, I think we might get another little sawmill, even though this doesn't come in the base game. but it's a nice little addition to the farm. So we might go with another little sawmill at some point just to give us some more product to sell. So yeah, that's it. And at this point, we are going to grab our mowers. We got the rear mower, we got the front mower. We don't have a windrower, so we might have to repurchase a windrower. It depends on if we can suck up the grass with the baler. One thing we're going to do here, you know, we got to move some of this equipment out of the way. Let's go ahead and drop this mower off, and let's we got to get our trailer out of the way here. And then we have another trailer down the other end of the farm that we're going to have to get rid of, or just move it temporarily, just so it's out of the way. Alright, so let's see. I don't know what to do with this trailer. You know what? Let's just put it across the street for now. I mean, farmer's not going to care. We've helped him out by mowing this field before, so we can just put the trailer right here. Let's go grab our other trailer at the other end of the farm, and we'll have to stick that somewhere. Although I think it's already on an area that doesn't have grass. Let's just make sure. Yep, it is. So it's probably out of the way there. So we'll just kind of leave it like that. And after we mow this grass, as we talked about last episode, we are going to get a plow, and we are going to turn all that back into grass, and we're going to actually just make one big grass field here. And we'll go ahead and plant some grass seeds, stuff like that. We can do the same thing over here. We can plow this area right here where there's dirt. But honestly, yeah, I don't even know that that's going to make a big difference. You can see the sheep right there. They've got a pallet of wool ready. 3 pallets of lettuce at our large greenhouse. Man, that thing is working hard. And down over here we have our cedar. That thing's out of the way, so we're ready to cut the grass. Let's go grab our mowers, and we are going to cut this grass. We do have $77,000 in the bank, and you know what would be great? I mean, it might be kind of a dumb thing to do right now, but man, would I love to buy those rear mowers. It's a new month. Taking a look in the used vehicle section, we still have that Klaus tractor sitting here. We have a cultivator, which we already have a cultivator. This one's a little bit smaller than the one we currently have. We do have a square baler here. Now this one is 57% off. It's $75,000. And it would produce some nice square bales for us. But honestly, we have the baler. It's doing us fine. We don't have that big of a grass operation going, so I don't really know that we could justify having this kind of baler. Plus, it needs a tractor with 275 horsepower, and we don't have that. But take a look at this. A skid steer loader is available. $37,000. It's 51% off. We could buy this thing. We could use it to, move our stuff around. And we could also get a attachment for the front of this so we could do some rock removal jobs. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we could get a pallet fork for it, and we could also get this, which is a hydraulic breaker. We could get a stump grinder. We could get all kinds of stuff for that skid steer. So that's something fun to think about in this episode. Or we could buy the Samaz rear deck mowers. Although this thing requires a tractor with 220 horsepower, I'm really not sure that our tractor could handle this, honestly. And I haven't really done any testing to see if it can, so we're not going to buy it at this point. I mean, taking a look at the windrowers, this is the one that we had here. I mean, we might be able to get something like this and sort of drag it behind us. I've never really used anything like this, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's $15,000. I mean, we could definitely afford it. And then there's this Samaz. This is a lot bigger, and it would probably be pretty bulky. to drive around. I'm really not sure that this is something that we need. So I tell you what we're going to do for this go around. We're just going to try and cut the grass and bale it up as it is. I know the front mower that we have does windrowing, but it's this rear mower that we have that isn't going to windrow anything. So yeah, we'll just kind of do it like this for this go around, and if we want to make a change, we can do it the next time grass is ready to be harvested. Now what we have to do, we have to drop off our front loader. So we're just going to squeeze in here, and we are going to drop off this front loader. There we go. And that way we can put on our front mower and we can start mowing. And honestly, we could just use the front mower to mow, but I kind of like having the back mower on here. All right, we are unfolding the mowers. And let's go ahead and prepare to get this grass mowed. It's pretty exciting. All right, well there it is. The mowing is complete, and I'll tell you what, that's a struggle. Driving this tractor through this mowed grass, it's like driving it through a mud bog. All right, look out, deer! Look out, deer! Jeez, what is wrong? Oh my God, we almost mowed down a deer. We're knocking over signs. I mean, this is crazy. All right, well, let's go drop our mowers off because we got a mess to clean up. All right, front mower's off. Let's just go ahead and back up our rear mower back over here. Now, we do have some additional grass we could cut kind of around the goats and up on the hill, but I don't really know that it's worth it. So we'll just go with what we've got. Now what we're going to try and do, we're going to grab our baler and we're going to see if we can bale up this grass without windrowing it. And then there are some little rows that the front mower has made, but honestly, I don't know. This is going to be a tough task right here. So strap yourselves in. Let's see how it goes. Well, I gotta tell you, I have baled up, I think, all of the grass, and that was pretty tough job. I think we might want to seriously consider getting, at the very least, a windrower. But I think that those mowers in the back, I think it might be a good play, even though it says it requires a tractor with more horsepower. But regardless, that is done and over with. We are going to take this baler back. We got about 45% full, but we can't kick out the bale. So yeah, we turned off the baler. We are going to go ahead and park this thing. And then we're going to grab our bale wrapper. And we will wrap up all these little bales. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty good parking job there for the baler. And now let's grab this bale wrapper. Should have enough wrapping paper stuff on there, and it does 6 out of 8. That should be okay. Let's go ahead and turn on the automatic drop. We'll unfold the bale wrapper, and let's start with this little guy right here. This is going to be a tricky one to get. Oh gosh, we just ran into our power washer. No! Alright, come on now. There we go. Alright, well, we refilled the bale wrapper with paper. We have now baled up all of the bales of grass. Unfortunately for us, we have to try and park this thing, and that's the worst part of all this. Alright, I tell you what, that's not such a bad job parking it. That's pretty good. Okay, we're going to go get our front loader, and we're going to put it back on so that we can grab a couple of these grass bales, and we can distribute them to the sheep and the goats. Here we go. There it is. Getting it right back on. Alright, let's make these prongs as wide as possible on the pallet fork. Let's get out of the trees here. And hopefully we can, we might need a rear weight. We're going to try and pick up 2 grass bales at once. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need a rear weight in order to do that. I can't remember which rear weight is heavier. It might be the same weight. I don't even remember. So let's just go ahead and grab one of these. There we go. And now we can attempt to pick up 2 grass bales on the front of our pallet fork. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to start over here because the sheep already have a big grass bale. We're going to store these grass bales in the little extra space that they have in their whatchamacallit, in their shed here. Alright, right in here. There we go. We'll just dump them in there, and then whenever the sheep need some extra food, we can just go grab the bales of grass out of there. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can't scoop this one up here. We're not going to be able to get it. Oh, there we go. Look at this. That is awesome. That was a really, really great job by us. Now let's go ahead and just drop these down here. And that is perfect. Alright, we got 2 more grass bales over here. Let's try and pick these things up. Oh geez, look out. I think the way to do this is to get the pallet fork pretty low. There we go. All right, let's take these over to the goats. And we'll just put these right down in front of the goat pen. And should start sucking them up here. I'll tell you what, look at all the road signs strewn about the farm. I mean, mowing grass with these road signs is it's a challenge. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and drop these grass bales right here and let them eat. All right, well, we don't need our rear weight on anymore. Let's go ahead and drop that, and we are done with the grass. The only thing that we need right now is time. It's probably going to take into the second day of September, probably late afternoon, and all these things are going to be ready. Tell you what we are going to do. We're going to grab our trailer, which is sitting over here, and we are going to load up one trailer full of bales. That way at least we'll have it ready to sell. All right, let's just drive around. We'll scoop these things up. All right, there we go. The bale trailer thingy is full of bales. We're just going to go ahead and park this right here. We'll go ahead and detach it because I'm not sure what we're going to be doing right now. I mean, there really isn't anything left to do here on the farm per se. So let's take a look at some contracts. Oh my gosh, we have a $14,000 cultivating contract, and we have a $5,000 cultivating contract. I'll tell you what, we are going to do those. That's a lot of money. We cannot turn that down. That is a huge field. It's probably going to take a really long time to do, and we've already had a lot of time lapses in this video, and I don't want this video to be all time lapses. So I tell you what, these two jobs we are going to accept, but we're going to do those off camera, I think. Plowing job, 17,000. That's a big job too. Oh, and I tell you what, speaking of plowing, let's go ahead and buy a plow. We just need a small plow so that we can plow our fields into one big field. And I tell you what, I love this one. And I love the fact that we can change the color to John Deere yellow. And then we can make the little teeth of it green. It's going to match our tractor. It's going to be $17,000. And I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and buy it. All right, that plow is waiting for us at the shop. Let's go pick it up. And we're going to bring it back, and we are going to plow this field. And this is pretty exciting. First things first, though, let's take this trailer over here and let's move it. Honestly, I don't even know why we need this trailer anymore. I mean, we're holding on to it, but I wonder if we should just sell it. I mean, are we going to need it? I don't know. I mean, the one thing I don't want to do is to sell it and then all of a sudden we realize that we need it. But what the hell do we need it for? I mean, this thing could sell for about $17,000. Basically, it'd be an even swap. We sell the trailer, we pick up a plow. I mean, let's just go sell it. So it's an even trade. The trailer for the plow. I don't know why we would need the trailer, so we're getting rid of it. I think we kept it around in case we were going to get some like a harvester and buy a field and start doing normal crops, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. The other reason we needed the trailer is because we had the fruit greenhouses going, but we got rid of that, so we don't need that anymore. All right, here we are at the shop. Let's go ahead and we'll repair the trailer. We'll repaint it, see if that gets us some more money. All right, $507 to repaint, $1 to repair it. Oh, now we gotta sell it. And we're selling it for $18,684. Bam, gone. And now we're gonna go pick up our plow. And that basically was an even swap. Let's go ahead and get this plow on. I mean, that's a pretty nice size plow. I mean, this thing's like 6 meters wide. I mean, it's just as big as our cultivator. I don't know why we can't do plowing jobs. And maybe that's one thing we'll have to think about is doing some plowing jobs. I'm not sure how long it takes to do a plowing job. I mean, this plowing job here, it's an $18,000 job, but the field is enormous. Like, the question is, can we fit this thing on the ferry? Oh, crap. I can't fit this thing on the ferry. Can we go in like at an angle? Maybe? No? Oh, we got it. We got it. We just kind of fit it through on an angle. This is not good. We're going to get this thing stuck. This is not a good idea. Oh, no. 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 I mean, why is it every episode when we get on the ferry, we have this barge that's always in our way? I mean, I'm just going to say it. This barge can go suck a dick. I mean, honestly. I'm not talking about poking a hole in the barge anymore and sinking it to the bottom of this river. I'm talking about like a missile launcher and blowing this shit up. I mean, this thing is absolutely the most annoying thing that's ever been in this water. I mean, you probably got snakehead fish, you got all kinds of annoying fish, maybe even jellyfish. But this thing is the most annoying thing that this river has ever experienced. And I tell you what, we're going to find out where the tugboat driver lives, and we're going to drive to his house, and we're just going to punch him in the face. And that's, I mean, I don't condone violence, but this tugboat driver, he's getting punched in the face. That's it. We're just going to warn him to stop pushing this stupid barge around the river, because it's messing up our game. Big jerk. Oh my God, I didn't realize you could fold the plow. What an absolute idiot. I tell you what, I mean, don't give me an IQ test, because I'm failing that. I'm just going to be honest. Boy, that is embarrassing. All right, well, let's forget that happened. Let's head back to the farm. All right, back here on the farm, and let's just line this thing up. Let's unfold it. Now I know that we can fold it. And let's just plow this strip here into one big field. Oh, check it out. This is awesome. And after we are going fast with this thing. I tell you what, faster than our cultivator goes. There's no reason why we can't do that huge ass plowing job for $18,000. Imagine if we do the plowing job for $18,000, we do the cultivating job for $15,000, and another cultivating job for like $7,000 or $8,000. Man, we are going to be rolling in the dough, and then we come and sell our silage. Oh boy, this is just great. I didn't mean to come this far with it. Oh crap. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just kind of even this thing out. It's okay if we plow over some field that's already there. We accidentally plowed into our wood area there. So let's just go ahead and kind of make this, we'll try and make it as even as possible. And we'll stop it right here. And then we'll just take this down towards the street, kind of like this. And we will stop this right at the edge of the field, right here. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, we missed a little spot over here. Let's go ahead and get this. Here we go. All right, and we'll just we'll bring our seeder over here and we'll seed it. I wonder if we should do this little area here too. I mean, why not? Here we go. Let's just make all this one huge grass field. I mean, I know this is already grass. We're just kind of running over it for no reason because it grows as grass, but that's fine. We're having fun. Alright, we'll go ahead and meet up with our other little plowed area here. Alright, and let's just make sure that the field is aligned with the other field. I mean, why not? But I tell you what we're going to do. After we get done creating this little plowed area, we are going to bring our seeder over here and we are going to seed this with grass. And then once the grass is planted, it's just going to be one huge grass field. And then we can take our plow, we can do that huge plowing job. Let's just go around the lettuce here. There we go. And then we can also do those two big cultivating jobs. And we're going to make a buttload of money. And I tell you what, let's drop the plow here. Let's just kind of square this off like this. And we'll just kind of run it into the other field like this. Perfect. We're going to do the same thing over here. I mean, we're having fun with this plow. This thing is a hoot. There we go. Plowed over that area. Let's get the rest of it. All right, there we are. So we got that little area. We got all the areas over here. I mean, honestly, let's just round this out a little bit, make it a little bit neater. Why don't we? Oh, that's perfect. All right, we are going to straighten this out a little bit, just for symmetry and for my OCD. Oh, this is great. I tell you, this is pretty satisfying too. I mean, honestly, you think we could probably just bring this field like this. Just kind of right to the edge of this dirt here a little bit. Just like this. I tell you what, that is really, really awesome. And I don't think there's any more areas that we could do. I mean, I don't necessarily want to mess with any of this over here because we don't own the other field. If we buy this field here, we could merge these two, but I think we're pretty good. Let's go ahead and fold up the plow. And we might just park this plow over here by the cedar. The real question is, when's the next time we're going to use that plow? I think we just spent $17,000 for a one-trick pony. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and seed our plowed area. We've got grass seed in there. We've got fertilizer in there. All right, we're going to turn on the seeder. Let's go ahead and lower the seeder. And watch out for this lettuce. And there we go. Looks like it's working to me. All right, there we go. The whole thing has been seeded now. So we're going to turn off our seeder. Let's go ahead and take our seeder back to its spot. And man, this is pretty cool. We're 50% fertilized on all those areas too because of the fertilizer in the seeder. So once we sleep and get through to the second day in September, we can come back and hit those areas again with a little bit of fertilizer, and then they will be ready. Oh boy, we are not doing great here with this seeder. Tell you what, the seeder's not the most cooperative thing in the world. All right, the hell with it. Let's just sit it right here. Good enough. All right, well, we've done a lot in this episode, and we've had a lot of time lapses. We've had a lot of fun. Now we got a whole bunch of little marshmallows laying out in our field. And tell you what, in between this episode and next episode, I am going to grab the cultivator, I'm going to grab the plow, and I'm going to go do those huge jobs. We've got a $17,963 plowing job, and then we have a $5,800 and a $14,000 cultivating job. Now this is probably going to get us about 20 grand here, and 17, that's 37, probably $38,000. So when we come back in the next episode, we are going to have probably about $105,000, something like that. I mean, look, my math's not exact, but we're going to have over $100,000 because of those contracts, and we're going to have silage to sell. And I don't know how much the silage is going to be worth. Let's just say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000. It might be a little bit more than that. We're going to have $150,000 to play with. What are we going to do with the money? Leave it in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for sticking with me. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, leave your comments, do all the things you got to do. You know what you got to do, just go ahead and do it. What the hell are you waiting for? But leave it in the comments down below. What would you do if this was your farm? You got $150,000. Knowing what you know about what we already have going here, what is your next move with $150,000? I'm curious. But most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.